joke. But anyways, we're talking about Tony Thicko here. This Tony Thicko person is a scumbag, yeah? He's in his house and do 12-hour lives every day with his kid in the bedroom smoking weed in front of his kid. And then as social service, everything came to his house and he ran off YouTube for social services. That's what really happened to him. If anyone in the chat can agree with me, I'm right.
Did he not go to jail for beating his missus here? Beating the kid's mum up, then he go to jail?
No, you're smoking weed in front of his kid every day.
Are you sure was it you said had went to an underage Wayne?
I think it's the same.
Come on, bro.
Same fella. It's the same fella.
Yeah. But Erie's talking about.
What he done, he sat on YouTube every day, smoking weed, and left his kid playing the computer in the room, not feeding him, not doing anything. He was more important about YouTube. Everything was about YouTube for him. Tony Thicko, he shouldn't have kids. That's my opinion. He shouldn't have kids. He shouldn't have kids in his house. He shouldn't have kids. And he says he had a fight with his neighbour and he walked out and put petrol in the letterbox to threaten them. That this is what I can do. You know, how sick would you be to do something like that? You know, you really want to kill someone to do something like that. I'm knocking on my next door neighbours. I'm going to pour petrol into your letterbox as a threat. That's fucked up, man. Really fucked up.
That there can't beat the weed. That can't beat the weed. 420 was his cousin, and the two of them fucking started beefing with each other online, and then they sort of fucking exposed themselves for going with underage kids and all. You know what I mean?
How the fuck is he allowed to have Waynes when he's already made an underage lassie fucking pregnant? I don't understand that. That's fucking
For once, I actually totally agree with everything Erie said. I actually, for once, totally agree with everything Erie said. But you're a little bit off though, Erie, right? So Tony Thicko came around about two and a half years ago. Tony came around after Ian Can't Beat the Weed. Ian Can't Beat the Weed.
Is he still on YouTube now?
Yeah.
Tony guy. You need to get him fucked off big time, man.
Let me just explain, Alexander, and we can talk, right? So Ian Can't Beat the Weed came on YouTube. He kind of had a shitty enough little platform, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 people max watching his lives. Went on for hours. But he jumped on my fucking House of Pain one Sunday morning to do like a shitty little podcast, we'll call it, but call it a podcast, it wasn't. But he slipped up, but he didn't slip up because he told the truth. He said he was 21 years of age and he had kids with a 15-year-old girl. That's what he said live on my thing. That's what he said. But then him and his cousin, who were best of mates at the time, Tony, his cousin, and Tony fell out with him. And then Tony jumped all over this. You're a nonce. You were with a 15-year-old girl. When Tony's known it all his fucking life. But Tony's known it. But hold on, let me finish, Marty. Tony's known this all his life. But it took a YouTube falling out for Tony to jump on it on YouTube and try to destroy him. And then Tony came to me with something different, and I'm not going to speak about the people that Tony came to me, but told me there was no paperwork. It's all bullshit. Oh, I never did anything like that. So I backed Tony like a dickhead. Now, them people are probably not the greatest people in the world, but I still backed Tony when he said there was no paperwork. And in the end, the paperwork is there because he said it on a live. He's been to jail for breaking a non-molestation order on his ex-missus. He did batter her. The only thing I can give him some sort of credit for, maybe, but then Erie's point is great, is he does have full custody of his son. So he can't be that much of a danger in the social services eyes if he has full custody of his son. But he does sit on lives. Now, he does sit in his kitchen, whatever. He's still in the house, smoking weed all day.
Social services is fucking, that's another story, you know what I mean?
Listen, the social gave him full custody, so he can't be that much of a cunt But I said
But
to him earlier,
if
he
it's
went everywhere, man. He was on Collins Live, he was in Jim's Live, he was in Expo's Live. And I said to him at one stage, I said, Thicko, you're relentless, you cunt. You're relentless. But he thinks he's going to slide back in, and all these new people like you, Alexander, don't know who he is. But we know who he is.
I'm glad I know who he is now. You can't fucking, if you've got an underage fucking lassie fucking pregnant, come on to fuck, man. Know what I mean? There's no excuses you can give that guy. He's just a total fucking scumbag.
Yeah. Just amazing how, like, these scumbags get outed, and a couple of years later, they pop their heads back up and try to crawl back in again, you know?
It just shows you the state of the fucking, how he's allowed to fucking have the veins. No, I mean, I just don't get that.
No, but there must be something fucking. Oh, he doesn't have him anymore. So Mick Johnson would know because Mick Johnson's around. He doesn't have him anymore. Okay, so he doesn't have custody now. He did. He did then. He did then. And that's why I always gave him a pass, Alexander. Because I thought in my head, if he has custody of the son and he's looking after the son and the social are involved, he can't be that much of a cunt.
Social work's fucked up. You know that as well, PD, mate. You know
Oh, yeah, 100%, yeah. 100%.
It's just fucking
sad. Can't Beat the Weed is also trying. Yeah, he tried it on the Monks. Can't Beat the Weed tried to jump onto the Monks a few weeks ago, or maybe a month or two ago. A Monk didn't know. And the chat soon told Monk who he was and he jogged him on.
That's fucking sad, isn't it, man?
There's too many of the older people around, man. There's too many of like that were back, Alexander, like 3-4 years ago that remember all this. And there's probably 30 or 40 of them people, and there'll always be one in the chat. There'll always be one of them. So them cons can never slime back in, man.
That's it. Just out them every time, man. Let people know.
If you
That's
go,
what you can do, but innit?
Boy, you there, brother?
PD, in all fairness, he is sliding back in. Unless someone else gets the account.
Yeah, I'm here, bro.
Can I put a link in the back chat and will you play it?
Is that you, Tony?
Yeah, that's me.
Right, show your face.
It's me. Phil, right, can I speak? Can I speak? Can I speak, Phil boy? Right, right.
Yeah.
Start off here, right? I never once hit my missus, right? I've got CCTV on the night
Only the
when it
paperwork's
happens.
on.
Right, listen, yeah, I know. Listen, can I finish, right? Can I finish? I've always been honest about my paperwork, right? When I had a restraining order, right? My ex used to come round to my house, right? The same day I got the restraining order, we come out of court together. She gave me a lift home, and we had tea at my house, right? While I was doing my lives on my YouTube, she would come round to my house, see me and stuff like this. Half these what heard them, right? And the reason why I don't have my son now, right, is because me and my son were getting death threats.
Did you get an underage last?
Yeah, but okay, so
no,
let's answer that. Let's just answer that last bit. You were getting death threats because of the shit you were saying on YouTube. You were putting your address out there, telling people to come to your house with your son there.
Because you know half of the shit, right? And right, I've never and plus, right, listen, hold on, right? I've never ever slept with an underage lass, right? Right, my ex was 17 years old. My ex was 17 years old when
what age were you?
My ex, well, I was 23, 24.
But what age were you?
I was 23, 24. You know what I mean? End it day, right? I've never ever been with an underage lass.
That's still a Wayne.
I live with her parents. We live together at her mum's house. You know what I mean? Everyone's, you know what I mean? I got on great with them all. You know what I mean? And this is the only reason now that I don't have my son, right? So yeah, and always like call him, you know, right? You know, always like being bullying me and everything. You know what I mean? It's like fucking. It's like when I'm not finished yet. I've not finished yet. I've not finished yet.
I don't care if you're not finished.
Listen,
you're a wrong.
Listen, Bill boy, can I carry on saying something? Can I carry on saying something, please? Can I carry on saying something, please? Right? And And the reason why was it, right? The reason why we're getting social service to my house, right? Because when I did a live one day, right, we went down to a lake, right? And me and my son had a barbecue, right? And then what was it? I got a phone call saying social were coming out. They come out and visiting me, right? And what I got they come out and see me, and they said to me, "Oh, we've had a phone call saying that you've tried drowning your son in the lake." Because you fucking what? I showed him the video. I showed him a video on my live, right? And you know what? He goes, "Oh,
full of shit, man."
why am I full of shit?
You go for
Film boy, have you got an email? Film boy, have you got an email? No, I will send you these videos. Film boy, I will send you these videos on my live. I've still got all the videos. I have still got all my videos.
Film boy, look in the private chat.
I don't want PD 2 minutes. I don't want no like videos sending to my email and shit. I don't even know you, to be honest with you. So
just watch the 2 videos in the private chat, and you'll know all about Tony Dixon. All about his threats.
Saying all these things about me. Saying all these things about me, but you know what? It's not true. It's not true. It's not true.
Man.
Why am I a victim? You know what I mean? Any day. I haven't all you got, right? I haven't all you got bullying me from home. You know what I mean? I haven't all you got bullying me. You go around YouTube bullying people. You go around YouTube bullying people.
You're a fucking dickhead.
You go around. Right, you and all your little cunts go around YouTube bullying people. That's what you do, PD. Anyway, Film boy, respect you, mate. You know what? I put with this bullshit. You know what I mean? I speak a bit, Film boy.
Listen, let me ask you a question. Calm down. I wanted to ask a few questions to what people are asking in the chat.